Merry Christmas, everyone. Hello Christmas, everyone. This is Jacob Fiveash. Albert, not Albert. Albert. One of the most mediocre Christmas specials, in my opinion. Premiering on December 9th, 2016, Albert is a Christmas television film produced by Nickelodeon and released by Paramount Television. It is notable for being Nickelodeon's first original animated television film, as previous ones were based on their based on Nicktoons. It's like remember watching it last Christmas, and it was okay, I guess, but not really the greatest Christmas special. The special revolves around a Douglas fir tree named Albert, who wants to become the Empire City Christmas tree, but can't because of his short stature. Wait a minute, haven't I heard this before? Oh yes, I remember. It's the same underdog story where an outcast goes on a journey to follow his dreams. This is kind of this makes the plot somewhat predictable and cliche. Another problem with the story is the inconsistent tone. One minute, Albert is seen comforting a group of saplings who are being let's just transplanted. I don't even. A few minutes later, Albert, Jean, and Maisie are running, or hopping in this case, from a group of cacti named Cactus, led by Cactus Pete. As for the humor, and speaking of the tone, the humor is mostly mean-spirited and is either mean-spirited or hit and miss. I know that mean-spirited humor is supposed to make the viewers sympathize with the main character, but in my opinion, mean-spirited humor can make the experience kind of uncomfortable for me. I mean, yeah, I mean, a notable example. Well, this next, moving on to the animation, it is really good, even for a television film. Oh, oh. The character animation has this cartoony-like feel to it that kind of makes the act to it. Well, that makes the special look great, but like I mentioned before with the inconsistent tone, it kind of makes the experience kind of destroys the experience and kind of makes the trailer not as promising, the commercial not as promising. As for the backgrounds, they're very gorgeous and lifelike. It's like whether it be from Earth from whether it be from Cactus Pete's or the exterior of Cactus Pete's restaurant, or Empire City, or or a sawmill, or a lumber mill, or even a, or even the woods. It makes all the even from a plant's point of view. Let's look very cool, even look very nice, even from the plant's point of view. Now for the characters. Starting with Albert, he's this underdog protagonist who wants to follow his dreams, but but mentioned before, he can't. Albert shares many of the problems that Red from the Angry Birds movie had. Both along with same with Flint Lockwood. All three of them are outcasts who want to follow their dreams, but can't. But it's dreams. The viewer kind of wants to have sympathy for these characters, but like I mentioned before, it kind of ruins the experience for me. Next is Maisie, a palm tree who serves as a somewhat love interest, but she doesn't really do much in the movie except for serving as serving as a love interest, and well, that's it. Gene is this sarcastic weed who is hated by everyone because he's, well, a weed. A spoiler alert: later on in the film, when Albert and Maisie, when the trio eventually get to Empire City, the Gene gets some help from some fellow weeds which the weeds actually look out for each other because, well, they're outcasts. Because they're outcasts, and, well, they stick together. just like Maisie, he isn't that memorable, but do think maybe that with him, maybe with the whole weed sticking together thing, it makes him a little more interesting than Maisie, but not really as memorable. And then there's my favorite character in the movie, Cactus Pete. He is kind of like a Doofenshmirtz or Vermidius from Phineas and Ferb or Master of Frown. I mean, I thought he was probably one of the better parts of the movie because, well, we like to he basically holds a grudge against Christmas trees because he was upstaged by them almost every December. As for the other characters like the other plants, Molly and her father Donnie, they're not really as memorable, and like the others, they're just forgettable. But one of the positives, positive for the series, for the character, but the only positive I can think of is the vocal performances. Bobby Minton, who previously provided the voices of Chet, Alexander in Monsters University, Louie in the DuckTales reboot, and Panda and We Bare Bears, does a great job voicing Albert. And 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 along with Sausage and Zada as does Maisie, Judith Philander as Jean, and Rob Riggle as Cactus Pete, you can tell that the voice actors are at least trying their best as with what they got. Overall, Albert is okay with great animation and awesome and vocal and voice actors who are trying their best, but the predictable plot, inconsistent and mostly downer tone, mean-spirited and downer tone, and unrememberable characters makes the special really forgettable. My only recommendation is that you should record it for the or Christmas season, and probably watch it at least once. If you like this special, that's fine. This is all just my personal opinion. My overall rating, a 5 out of 10. Not the greatest Christmas special out there, but not the but it's not the worst. So what is your opinion on Albert? Please leave your thoughts on this in the comments below. Merry Christmas, everybody.